Okay, guys. So we're just doing an open forum right now. For you guys. So I wanted to keep that other video condensed at the top I was talking about, but obviously there's some things going on in the chat I couldn't even see. So I'm just uploading this here now for people to check out. So we are live. Dallas is gonna join us. I think he was talking about something there. So I'm gonna let his voice be heard in regards to this. But yeah. Let's see here. See, anyone else want to join? There we go. But yeah, I didn't even put tags in this, so this video will be like live for a bit, and then we'll just like take it down or whatever. But yeah, Gerry, have you seen what happened with the DBC actors? I have, super. I have. It's quite. I don't know what to make of that. Like, it's just bizarre. Like, what's going on there? Like, it's just really bizarre. And it's still ongoing too. I think, like, I don't know, but I really hope to see like another Dragon Ball again. Really, because they need to. I think it'll be out next year. I don't think it'll be out this year. I think it's too soon for that. But yeah, that's all I gotta say in regards to that. Dallas is joining us because he said he has to make a point. So I'm giving him the floor for freedom of speech and all that. JL's, but just it kind of ruined it for me. Oh, like what's going on with DBC? Yeah. Yeah, it's a wee bit mad. Like, I honestly have no idea. Like, for anyone who doesn't know, we're talking about the Vic Maya. I can't even say his last name, but Vic, the whole Kick Vic thing. It is absolutely fucking nuts. It really is. It really is fucking nuts. Trying to blow, those circles that you do. But yeah, I want to talk about the whole wrestling thing that's going on right now. Briefly, man, what I thought of the movie. Yeah, some people are like that. Like, I'm not going to get into too much because I don't want to do spoilers for people, but I could kind of understand why people might go meh. Personally, I enjoyed it. I think it had excellent build-up. If I could, yeah, I'm going to say that. Excellent build-up towards the movie. I just think, just like the controversy with people, like talking about violence and they're blaming movies and video games for this is just utterly ridiculous. You know what I mean? So, let's see. Even Phoenix and RD saved it. Yeah. I think Joaquin Phoenix did an amazing job at it, though. I think he did like a very good job at it. It's just like the problem is with, I just think like this whole notion that people are just obsessed with like social the social issues that we have, and which really in reality has been like it gets mixed up in the pot by the media, and it's kind of like hurting movies. I've noticed like a lot of movies that could be great end up getting put into this echo chamber of like hypocrisy, and it's just like, what the fuck, like, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I don't know. I just think that, how is the wrestling talk rank going? It's going well. What I'm going to be doing is, in regards to wrestle talk, I'm just going to compile them all into one video, and then we'll get the run series going. But Dallas is on the air right now. Dallas, what's up?
Jer, how's it going, my man?
All good, mate. All good. Was out last night there, had a good time. Back home today, just chilling, relaxing, going to the gym tomorrow, getting the run going there.
Right on. No, I see you altered your alcohol consumption, which is really good because obviously
Mm.
you're changing how you're choosing to consume. So first of all, I wanted to say awesome job, man. I think that's
Oh,
fantastic and you're doing what's best for your body, right?
yeah, because I got sick so many fucking times, it's just ridiculous. I would drink like maybe most weekends, but now I'm only gonna be drinking like twice a month, maybe once a month now. You know what I mean? Like I just generally, I don't know. Like it's weird. I don't miss it as well. Like I'm only having these beers, and literally afterwards, that'll be it. Really, I just honestly don't really have a notion now to drink as much now. You know what I
Do you,
mean?
do you think it's because you vape though? Do you think that satisfies your oral craving? Not to put that in a sick term, but do you know what I'm saying, bro?
Aye. Oh,
You know what I mean?
I'm satisfied. All right. No,
No,
like
but you know what I'm saying, right?
yeah. I know, yeah. Like the thing is, like I've always smoked anyway. Like even when I was drinking, sometimes like you get like properly, like especially like if you have a drink, you need to go for a smoke. That's why I have this here. But but yeah, with this here, obviously it does help to a certain degree. I think the gym has helped so much. I don't know what it is, but the gym, for whatever reason, I think changes your perspective. Like you become more alert to certain things. I lost like a ton of weight as well too. Like I was like fucking over 13 stone at one point, and then I dropped. I think I dropped to like a high 20, a high 12 stone. So like even people in work were like, Jesus, you've lost weight, Gerry. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, but you were gonna talk about this like Joker thing because I was talking primarily about the actual initial reaction to it, but I think you were talking about something else in regards to Bambi there. But what's going on?
Well, no, and I wasn't trying to I guess, disrespect your opinion. That had nothing to do with that because I think we were
No.
going into two different tangents, right? And my
Yeah.
problem is that with a lot of this Hoquin, why I always say Joaquin Phoenix. I know I mispronounce his name. Everybody kind of talks about that. I think the movie was done fantastically. I think the storyline was fantastic, and it obviously added a different spin on the whole Joker ideology and the whole Joker character, right? This has nothing to do with the disrespect for Heath Ledger. This has nothing to do with the disrespect for any character that played or any actor that played Joker in the past. But what I'm saying is that a lot of the hypocrisy and a lot of the drama and the controversy comes at the fact of this mainstream radical bullshit that we get with when a male actor portrays a psychopathic character versus a female character that portrays an equally psychopathic character. And what I'm saying by that is the Joker, if it wasn't Joaquin Phoenix, for example, once again, I know I'm not pronouncing that the way that it probably should be, was portrayed by a female. You put anybody else, a female actress, in that role, there would not be as much controversy that stemmed from the movie as what it was with him playing that role. And that's what pisses me off because it ties into legitimate actors or even actresses. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying that when somebody portrays or has their own spin on a character in a movie, instead of their acting ability and how they portray a role of a character, they're judged on their sex appeal, how fucking hot they are. Bambi proved my point. And that is the main focal point of the character. And I'm not saying people can't focus on that, but I'm saying that shouldn't fucking judge and cause a bunch of controversy just because, oh, they're not fucking hot enough. And that's what fucking pisses me off, Chair, is that this
Yeah.
movie is being criticized 80% of the time. I'll give that ratio. 80% of the fucking time that why this movie has received so much hate is because A, it's a man portraying a psychopathic character, and B, because he doesn't have as much sex appeal as fucking the Jokers of the past. Is that's kind of like Heath Ledger, for example, plus the fact that Heath Ledger is passed away and God rest his soul. That's my fucking problem, Jer. And when
Mm.
Bambi comes on, and like I said, that pisses me off. And it's I'm not trying to single her out, and I have no hate towards Bambi. Let me make that very fucking clear. But I find that hypocritical because she was hated because she was overweight. She was hated because she talked a certain way. She was hated because all this fucking bullshit. And she is a focal point of how females now think alike. That all the bullshit she went through, and now she's criticizing a movie. Oh, it's good, but he's not as hot. Joaquin Phoenix is not as hot as Heath Ledger. This isn't about fucking hotness, sweetie. This is about storyline, progression, a twist on the story. And that's what fucking pisses me off, especially the hate that she got. And this isn't just one time. I've seen it every fucking time in the chat that she comes in. She lost weight because she was criticized how many times, and now she's criticizing a movie because the physical appearance and the attributes of a character doesn't suit her needs. What about the story? I don't give a fuck if you want to fuck the guy, Bambi. I give a fuck about what you think about the entire story as a collective unit, and that's what society has a problem with. And that's what society judges good, legit stories in a movie. I'm telling the truth, and that's why I got pissed off.
Okay, no, that's cool. No, because like whenever I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? Wait, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that was going on in that chat, as well there. So that's why, because that my main point was like in regards to like you're seeing now more people that are against like, and I want to say this: I didn't think the movie was that violent. I didn't think it was that violent.
It wasn't. It wasn't. Nope.
It wasn't really that violent, and I made like this. My point is that Deadpool like cuts people's heads off and jokes around and stuff, right? But like nobody bats an eye at that.
But okay, can I interrupt you right there? Why did that not get any batting an eye? Because fucking Ryan Reynolds is hot. He's a hot commodity in the movie world, is he not? Do you see what I'm saying? I just proved my fucking point.
Yeah, that's what.
Deadpool was way fucking more violent, but because Ryan Reynolds is considered fucking, I want to suck his cock to females worldwide, he didn't get as much hate. But now Joaquin Phoenix, again, because he's not a hot commodity for the average woman, now this is getting a lot of hate. Like, I think I just proved my point by you giving that example. For Deadpool's a fucking example.
That's why I was saying that example for, like, so that's why I was saying that in regards to Deadpool, like, in regards to, like, violence. I just feel as if, like, some people, like, today, almost, like, it's kind of weird, like, they're ashamed of violence a little bit, but they're only ashamed in, like, certain categories. And I like, that's my problem with the whole, like, concept of this like hate towards, like, because what the main thing that they're saying is that someone watching this movie will then become the Joker and start killing people. Like, you remember the cinema shootings that happened in regards to that, if you remember, right? Like, remember that all happened, and if I felt as if like some of the media almost as if wanted something like this to happen. And we can't live in a society where media, like, just constantly, like, I just feel as if the media now, more than ever, has just tried to transform people's mindsets into that we have to constantly, like, think one way. Does that make any sense? Like, I feel as if, like, in regards to media, in the portrayal of this movie, it's like, well, the Joker might create. It's like saying the Joker movie is going to create a fucking psychopath. But at the end of the day, nothing's happened after this movie, thank God. And I felt as if some of the media wanted something to happen, because the way that they were saying these things is that they were saying, oh, well, this is going to cause violence and this is going to cause this and that. And that's my initial point, is that in regards to freedom of speech, especially in regards to a movie like this, they just want, they're trying to look for something that just isn't there. You understand what I mean? And that's what I think, like, that's what I was saying in my initial point. From 2010 to 2019 now, thank God we're in another decade. But this is like a decade where people got like overly offended over everything. They try to do movies that like we're trying, like here's the thing. I'm not against like a female lead by any stretch of the imagination. But like that Men in Black movie, for example, was fucking horrible. I think, like, I generally, like, it wasn't Men in Black for me. Not because it was a female lead or anything. I just think that the story that they writ was just absolutely horrible. There was no build up for this character at all, because if you look at Will Smith's original Men in Black movie, he slowly builds up to then become the guy in Men in Black. While initially in this Men in Black International thing, she just gets everything. Like, she doesn't even get the little cricket thing, you know, like a cricket gun or whatever. And I think that's my overall issue, is that some people are trying, like, there's no build up. You know, I think that they're trying to make movies that stand the test of time, when in reality it just alienates audiences and doesn't make good cinema. You know, I think people now, more than ever now, are afraid to making good cinema. You know what I mean? That's how I feel anyway. Martin just said, long time no see, General Gerry. How's it going? All good, mate. All good. How's it going, Martin? But sorry, go ahead there, Dallas.
No, I was going to say, see, I kind of have to call a spade here and say that good cinema is exactly losing its credibility because of they're bringing female cast and female roles and female characters, because of the fact they want to portray women, that they can have the lead role. Let's look at the couple of movies here. Aladdin, for example. Everybody's seen fucking Aladdin, right? Okay, what do they do with Jasmine as the character? She was supposed to portray this princess that was, you know, segregated and all this bullshit. What was, if anybody has seen the new Aladdin, what was one of the main things that was changed and different from the Aladdin, the cartoon or the animated series? She sang that whole fucking song about how she couldn't be the what was it, not the prince or whatever, but take the sultan and female power and all this fucking bullshit. The Aladdin movie went great. Will Smith was fantastic as the genie, and all the actors and actresses was fantastic until up to that fucking whole song where it was all about female power. That ruined it for me, and to this day I'll never watch the Aladdin new movie remake again because of that bullshit. Another one is Wonder Woman. You know, they were so quick. And Wonder Woman actually was a great movie. I didn't mind it. But again, they're so quick to promote this whole aspect of female power that they're not concerned about good storytelling. Now, anytime they're, again, it's not about that women can't do what men can do in a movie. It's the fact that they're so quick to try to promote this idea that, okay, we have to get women put in a particular role. If they suck and they're not qualified, they suck, they're not qualified. Fuck them. Get them the fuck out of here. Same with men. If they suck and are not qualified, how many men probably applied to be that Joker? Joaquin Phoenix got a chance to be the Joker. How many men do you honestly think behind the scenes had applied for that role? Is every other man, were they biased towards every other man that wanted to try to have their own spin on that role? Or was it because Joaquin Phoenix had a really good portrayal of that role and they liked it? That's what I'm saying. Now, if a woman was put in that perspective, predicament, it doesn't matter, however you want to word it, they're looking at it that, oh, well, women need to be in it because if we don't, it's being sexist towards females. Whereas men, they're looking at it that what can they bring to the table? How can they attract viewers? What is their character portrayal? And how can they bring that character to light and attract people to want to invest themselves in that character? A character in the mainstream media for men versus a character or a characteress for the mainstream media for women are two different things, and that's what pisses me off.
I think one of the movies I think that did amazing as female leads was, I don't know if you've seen the movie or not, but it's called Atomic Blonde.
No, I haven't seen it, but go ahead.
It is fucking amazing. Now, it's a lead female character, but it shows, like, vulnerability. Like, she's not completely perfect. Like, that's what, like, it's very much, I don't know if you've watched the Daredevil fight scenes, you know, where Daredevil's just getting beat around, but it looks badass.
For sure.
They do that in, like, Atomic Blonde, where she's not all female empowerment or whatever it is. She does mess up in certain kind of moves, but it plays into, like, that, oh, there's this element of constant danger with her that maybe, like, you know, she's essentially vulnerable in a certain degree. And I think, like, and I would highly recommend watching that movie. It is fucking unreal. Like, the fight scenes, some people said it's like John Wick. It's not really. It's more like Daredevil ish, where they do like the alleyway kind of fight scenes, especially like in the third season of Daredevil, where they do that in the I don't know if you've seen it or not, but like Daredevil, they do it in regards to the jail scene in season 3, which is fucking unbelievable. The fact that didn't even get like an award is just I don't even know. I don't know we're going in completely different directions here in regards to this, but like I don't know how Daredevil didn't even get an award, a BAFTA, as it were. I think it is a BAFTA or something, or one of those other awards. I don't know how it wasn't even nominated, because that fight scene, like, in the acting, it was absolutely unreal. But back to like Atomic Blonde, like I've seen like Terminator 2, for example, is a perfect example of a good female lead character. Now this new Terminator, it's a wee bit, I can tell that it's going to be a wee bit too much in regards to like the whole I can do anything, that type of thing. Like the female Ghostbusters movie was a perfect example of like what not to do. I think Suicide Squad will probably be good. I don't think they're gonna delve into like the Harley Quinn movie, should I say? I don't think it's gonna delve in too much into female empowerment. They might make like a few
it
one
will,
off.
Jerry. It will, Jerry. I'm sorry, but it will. If you think it won't, and not to interrupt you, the new Harley Quinn movie won't be focused on the actual story that got people invested in the first place. You can damn fucking right bet that they're going to have some kind of female entitlement and power.
I really hope that's not the case. I really do.
It will happen, Jerry. You guys have heard it here. Now, if I'm wrong, strike me fucking down, but I guarantee you it will. Because that's what society and movies are based on nowadays, is female entitlement and power. And I hate to continuously sound like a broken record and point in that direction, but that's what's causing movies to not be interesting to a lot of people. You can have a fantastic movie with a female role, but stop playing it and stop making the focal point about the fact that she's got a fucking pussy and that you need to base the character around the fact that she has a vagina. Let her act. Let her show her skill, and stop making the focal point that, oh, she's a woman in a lead role. I don't give a fuck. And no, half the people don't give a fuck. They want to see skill and proper and skillful acting. That's what they want to see.
I do, yeah, because like I really like I kind of have hope. I have hope for it. I have to hope. You know what I mean? I really do hope that they don't do that. Because I think maybe down the line, I think movies, like I think especially going into 2020, I think that will always still be there, like this female like empowerment thing. But I do think that hopefully some movies like for example Joker, and there's been a few recent movies now that don't even delve into that too much, that have been successful. And I think Hollywood will realize, because Hollywood really just cares about money in reality. Like they want to put asses on seats. So I really do hope that they this kind of like era that we've had now the last decade where of all this stupid bullshit, I hope it just goes away. To be honest, I really do, because I'm just getting like, anytime there's like a movie at all, like it's just like these opinions, like social media has really killed a lot. Like it's helped a lot. Like it allows me to talk about wrestling. Like it allows me to broadcast my opinions. But I think around about 2010-ish, people just started like talking out of their asses like half of the time. And I'm just like, I'm just like, I can't even look at the news. I can't even look at the news. I'm not going to talk too much about the Brexit issue, but like just some of the things that are being said in regards to Brexit, it's just fucking like, you're just like, it's like they couldn't organize a piss up in a brewery. It's getting to that point in regards to the Brexit and stuff. And I'm not going to get in too much into it, because I'm just sick of hearing that word Brexit every fucking day. Like I can't even look at the news anymore. I just could not even bother to honestly just fucking look at this shit news that we're just seeing right now.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy, man. I agree.
But I'm gonna grab another beer. I'll be right back, all right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, at the end of the day here, while Jerry's gone, taking a breather here, again, I'm not being fucking sexist, people. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. If you can portray your character amazing and you can attract my attention or the audience retention, and you can do well in captivating people to want to watch what you're doing, that's what counts. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. And I see, trying to read the chat here, I got a bit of a delay. El Tornado Loco says, I couldn't agree more with Calamani on that based on my previous point. That's what I'm saying. And when it comes to, again, Bambi, I'm not trying to single you out, but you are a perfect catalyst to my point that you were criticized based on your physical appearance and all this fucking bullshit. You broke down on Will's hangout because people were hating you because of your weight. You're not any less of a fucking person, Bambi. But now all of a sudden, you're guilty of doing the same thing that people were doing to you by criticizing you because of your physical appearance and not looking at other attributes that you had. And now you're saying, oh, Joaquin Phoenix isn't as hot as Heath Ledger and all this bullshit. Like, you're a fucking hypocrite, Bambi, and I don't give a fuck if you hate me or whatever. I really don't give a fuck. But smarten the fuck up, Bambi, because you're a fucking hypocrite, and that pisses me off. And you're one of the many reasons why females nowadays get so much hate, and why MG Toe and all this other bullshit has so much, not to turn this political, but has so much longevity and promotion and following. Nobody gives a fuck about hotness. It's how can you portray a character in the movies. That's all you should be looking at. Smarten the fuck up.
Well, it is what it is, as they say in Rome. Like, what was I gonna say there? But yeah, like I don't know, man. It's just like I've seen there's some people that actually missed the complete point of the Joker movie as well. Like, they were like saying as if it's just like any other movie. And like, I understand if some people didn't like it. I really do. I do think that there could have, like, I don't want to delve in too much because it might reach into spoiler territory, so I won't do it. But I think like the problem that I just see like today is just like everyone's just a fucking, I don't know, everyone's just like going mental. Like everyone's just like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just too much a wee bit. That's why, like, even like wrestling opinions now, like, you can't really, like, there's no such thing as down the middle. You understand what I mean? Like, there's no such thing as down the middle. That's why I don't like really doing reviews as much, because no matter what happens, like, and I know it's a part of the game, like, no matter what, people are going to disagree with you no matter what. But the problem is that you have these people that, like, especially in the YWC, and it's the reason why I'm making this run series on the YWC, people like that put their opinions out in regards to wrestling, and then they say, like, if somebody like disagrees with them in the comment section, and then they use the term hater because they disagree with their opinion, that's where I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this is just complete and utter horseshit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get let's see. I'm gonna send Sean the link he wants in. But yeah. But in regards to that, I just think, Gerry, have you seen Black Panther? I have. I thought it was actually pretty good. I thought it was actually really, really good, actually. But yeah, like the latest John Wick movie is fucking amazing. It's just like, I love that movie, actually, the third one. Kofi Kingston sucks. Michael Miner's now going to be using StreamYard. I think StreamYard is actually the best. Like, I was trying to actually create a live show with WJ, and the fact that I have to jump through hoops on Facebook just to get WJ on here is just like, it's crazy. Like, even I tried to actually go quickly on YouTube, right? And then they bring up that, that beta version of YouTube, and I think it's just shit. Like, why is that beta? It is absolutely awful, and they are eventually going to bring that back. And if they do, like, I don't know, man, like, more than likely this time next year, I'll be fucking away anyway. I don't give a shit. I think the whole internet's all gone to fucking shit.
Well, no, let's be honest. As far as social or video uploading on social media, whatever you want to do, Facebook seems to be taking a lot of that. Like, even for e-feds and shit like that. Jerry, how many we used to do fucking e-feds on like NWS and things like that, to mention that, but Facebook's kind of taken it over. But the amount of censorship is terrible, just like YouTube is now. So
yeah,
fuck, like it is what it is. I mean, the algorithm, and not to pull conspiracy theory, but it's the fucking truth. It's all fucked. When you state truth or state opinions that have validity behind them, you're not going to get a lot of views unless you have subscribers watching your shit. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Welcome to pre-2020, man.
I don't know. Do you think the next decade will be better?
No, for technology, it will be fantastic.
Oh yeah.
For technology wise, but no, as far as censorship and being able to tell the truth and say like, listen, you should do this to better your life, or you should do that. No, the only thing that'll be different is, again, not to beat a dead horse here, but female power will be more of a thing than what it is now.
I think, and I noticed this. Like, I was trying to go to the. I was actually trying I try to go to the gym, right? And I've noticed, I don't know what it's like in America, but I noticed in this country, and where I'm in Northern Ireland, they make it very difficult to better yourself at the gym. And the reason why I'm saying this is that like some of the opening times are a bit ridiculous. Like they'll open at weird times and then they'll close at weird times where people are like only back from work. And I've noticed like, especially like direct access to certain facilities, I think, are just kind of like hard to do. Like it's almost as if like I think society wants us to work, but then you don't have any kind of work. Gotta twerk.
See, that's fucking interesting because in Canada they'll have them open until 9 in the morning until 9 or until fucking 3 or 5 in the morning. Like they'll go 24, 48 hours sometimes, especially on holidays. They won't even close here. But they want you to fucking attend a gym, which I think is fantastic.
Jerry, I didn't even know you were live when I asked you. Good man.
We're
fucking
talking
Ireland's Patriot must be on that fucking good coke, right?
No,
you're on that coke. Come on, I can see fucking white residue in your nose, bro.
No, fuck off, man. I'm being honest. I'm not. I'm just on the bit. But the beer that I'm drinking is a month out of date. So.
Is it Coke? Any?
No, it's not. I'm a very responsible person. How dare you?
I know.
I don't know.
Who's that talking?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah. It's the guy that you accused of being on coke and the E-Fed, man. So I just figured I'd return the fucking favor, bro.
Wait, did I do that? Dude, I can't even remember.
Exactly, because fucking you're snorting that good old coke, man. You're snorting that. Doing that fucking coke, bro.
No, I just had an itchy nose.
Oh goddamn! Yeah, you did.
It
Yeah,
was an itchy nose. It was an itchy nose.
Yeah, wipe that fucking coke out of your nose and tell the truth, motherfucker. I know what you're doing.
Oh, you know what? I was going along with the little joke. Hey, you want to dance?
Let's dance, bro. Come on, let's dance.
All right. Well, I only dance with people that go on camera, so you're gonna have to go on camera.
See, I don't have a camera right now, man.
Oh, that's quite convenient, isn't it?
Oh, it is, man. Shitty deals.
I guess we'll have to dance. I guess I'll have to do my river dance on a different time.
No, we'll go on camera another time. But like I said, I honestly don't have a camera.
I really wanted to show off my river dance moves.
Well, you can do it now, man. That's nobody's saying you couldn't do it.
I already beat you to it. There's a video on
what did you do it?
Yeah, where I did like the full Michael Flatley, and I had like a tie wrapped around, and I grabbed a radiator and started dancing with the radiator, and was just like, so I think I beat you to it. I think I beat you to it, like.
God damn it, man! God damn it!
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, let's see. What do you think of Ambrosia Cat? I get along with her. Like, I haven't talked to her that much, but Meth, do you want to join my V-Fed? I swear to God, Meth, if you actually create an E-Fed, I will join it. I'm serious. Like, but yeah, like, I don't know, like, I think the E-Fed, I think people are putting more effort in E-Feds now than maybe what they were doing 5 years ago, I think. I don't know.
Oh,
like,
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
like, it's not as serious as what it was before, thank God. Like, do you remember, like, before people would, like, be, like, deadly serious doing promos, like, I'm gonna kick your ass. And then, I'm not gonna say me and WJ changed it. Like, I'm not gonna say that, but what I will say is that I do think there's more comedy now in it than ever. I think.
Yeah, it's Yeah, it's more jokes. Like
Yeah.
when they went to Facebook, like I joined it, and like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just joking around, you know what I mean? But I think everybody joined in the joking around, you know what I mean? I know WJ's going in there with a mask and stuff as well.
Like a cow mask.
It's fun. It's all a bit of fun, you know what I mean?
It is, yeah. I've been in a few e-feds where they kind of take it way too serious. Like I had to like leave one. I said this to Dallas before. There was this guy.
Yeah.
There was this one where you have to like. It's almost like filling out an application form to join it.
It was terrible,
And
yeah.
It was fucking awful. Like, so you had to ask like your first, your last name, what your persona is. You had to say what your theme song is. Which okay, what does he look like? What's your like? And then so see when you go in.
What's your bank card details?
Yeah, it was kind of like and then it gets worse. So then what they say is, okay, so this is the way it works. You'll go in, and then you'll be on our version of Heat. You'll be on there for about a few months, and then we will decide whether you go to SmackDown or Raw. Now that depends on how
maybe it
good
can be
you
a
are.
main eventer or not.
Yeah, and then they goes, no, I just want to say this. You will lose, and I don't mind losing. I don't give a shit. Like, you will lose for 5 months straight. And then we will see how you react to that. And then we will then find out whether you're good for Raw and SmackDown. Once you go on Raw, then you will go on the lower card. Once you go on the lower card, then we will decide whether or not you're good enough for a championship. And then we will have a count. They actually have council. They actually have a group called like council meetings where they decide like what the fuck is going on, and they take it like so goddamn serious. And this
board
guy
of directors, Jer. Board of directors.
They were just they were saying all this, right? And this is the worst thing. And then I was just like. And then he said this, and then I uploaded a video of me in the X Factor, and then the guy was like, "What is this? This isn't like a, what is this?" And he was so confused. And I went, "It's like funny," and he's like, "Yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll put you on Heat." And I was like, "I'll get the fuck out of here! Like I'm fucking out of here." It's like, nah. That's why
dude. You know what, right? I like messing around in the NWS and stuff, but dude, I'll tell you, man, what really, right? This is me being honest now. Since I have a couple of drinks in me, I can be honest without looking like a faggot. Dude, no, it's nothing bad. The person that passed away, that was Cody, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude,
Hey.
I remember taking the piss out of him, never throwing him because I didn't throw him because I actually liked him.
Cody Brainerd, he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that dude was like the best person in that group, and like, but I would take the piss out of him, not to be mean to him, but because he was funny, man. And then I was in a random hangout. It could have been even one of your hangouts. And then somebody told me he died. And I was like, oh, who's Cody Brainerd? Because I didn't know anybody's names. I looked it up. I was like, oh my God, it's him. So,
Yeah.
So, you know, look, I know he knows that I would have been joking anyway. But if I say, oh, you're a fucking F word, I don't know what we can say on here without getting flagged. You're the F word. And then he calls me the F word back, but then you find out that he's dead. You're like, oh man.
Yeah, but you know what, Patriot? Here's what kind of fucked you over is the fact that you're, affiliated with people that were fucking trolling and calling people a bunch of shit. Not that I'm giving a fuck about it. I don't really give a fuck. I was one of the people that even the Smart Busters used to, do their shit with, and that was hilarious. They were righty, especially hilarious shit. But you were affiliated with people that were fucking trolling with people and were fucking around with people legitimately, though.
No, hold on a minute. That's actually a myth. I have absolutely nothing to do with these people. I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on.
I swear to God, man. I don't know why. Well, all right. I will tell you one person. No, hold on, right?
Go ahead.
People, right. But no, listen. The only thing was that me being a controversial person that I would talk shit to people. If you think that I have like cahoots with all these anonymous troll accounts, I don't know who the fuck they are. I haven't a clue who they are. The only one that I ever knew was called Saudi Arabian Patriot, and that was Leon. If you think that I'm like some
I don't know
fucking
what
master
is going
troll
on.
with all these
I'm
fake
confused.
accounts, no, Jerry, he thinks that I know who all these trolls are.
Did I? No.
have
Did I
fucking
say that?
idea.
Did I say you were a bunch of fake fucking sock accounts? No.
Okay,
I said you were
no, you
affiliated
didn't
with
say
people
that.
that
Yeah,
were
exactly,
fucking
yeah.
around with other people, and Cody Brainerd was one of them. That's all I'm saying is that you
That's
you
not
had.
true. That is not true. Okay,
Oh, come
well, I deny it
on.
because that's not true. Dude, it's not true. Dude, I'm not even invested in the YWC that much. When was my last video on YouTube? Like a year, 2 years ago?
That I wouldn't know. You'd know better than anybody.
Oh my god. Yo, listen. My main thing is live streaming. The way we're live right now, right?
Mhm.
And answering questions. I don't have the time to make fucking fake accounts, troll people, make friends with trolls. You want to see my Skype? Do you want to see my Facebook? I
No,
am
man.
not.
I don't give a fuck. I am just saying in the past, bro. I'm not talking about now. You could be a fucking good as gold in my books now. And I'm not saying you weren't in the past. All I'm saying, man, is you were affiliated with people that trolled in the past. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't fucking matter or doesn't mean anything about what you do now, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean you're not a good person now. Or you weren't a good person. Like, you see what I'm saying, bro?
Maybe somebody trolled somebody in 2011 and they were subscribed to me. Maybe.
I think it's a little bit more extensive than that, but all right, we'll roll with that. It doesn't fucking matter. It's all fucking water under the bridge, bro. It's all water under the bridge.
I honestly don't know. I think you're exaggerating things, but I think we're going to a head.
Well, I'll tell you what. In that, yeah, it is stupid shit. We'll agree to disagree in that aspect, and it doesn't fucking matter now, right?
Give me some examples if you want, man.
Well, no, I'm saying back in the day, from what I experienced. But again,
When
why
you say
bring up
back
the
in
past?
Day, back in the day could mean anything.
You what?
Back in the day can mean anything. Listen, man. All I'm saying, I never trolled you anyway. I know that. The people that I did troll, right? I'll tell you who I trolled. I trolled. What's that bastard's name? The little retard dude with the lisp. Peter Gilmore. Him. I trolled him. He's like the only person I ever trolled.
And I'll give you. I never saw you on your.
Reggie Killer.
See, I never saw you on your account on my channel. So yeah, you're right. I can't say that you directly trolled me. No, I can't say that.
I'm not a pussy, man. If I had a problem with you, I'll be saying it right now.
And that's fair enough. No, that's fair enough. I can accept that.
Cheers.
Yeah, but no, fuck. Aside from that, let's move on from that bullshit. And yeah, talk about.
Me and WJ are just making Dave Meltzer jokes in the chat right now. Why are you doing that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. He's on Facebook right now. Do you want to?
Yeah, he was writing to me on Facebook saying, "Need to get those Meltzer numbers up, Jar."
Man, I fucking love WJ, man. He's the fucking king.
Have I noticed? Am I getting a bit more blonder? I don't know. I know it's a weird thing to start off with, but I'm getting a bit blonder now. I know my hair's a bit lighter now.
Did WJ come back to YouTube again?
No, like, so he's exclusive on Facebook now.
Facebook, yeah.
All right. I gotcha.
Because he's just done with it. Like, he hates, like, I'd be honest with you, I'm, like, YouTube now, it's like so hard to upload a video. It's like so hard to upload a video. They make it more difficult every day to upload a video. And I don't mean the whole, like, demonetization thing. I don't give a shit. I don't really give a fuck if I make money on it or not. The problem that I have is just it's so complicated. And like they're making things more complicated than what it is. StreamYard, like they're trying to crack down on StreamYard now because StreamYard offers these multi-platform live streams that's incredibly easy. And
yeah. And there's people that get sponsored by it. Chris Hansen is sponsored by it.
Someone said I'm Greg. Get the fuck out of here, Jordan. I'm not fucking
Who the heck
Greg.
is Greg? Who's Greg?
No, Greg. He says my hair is grey.
Like the color.
Wait, here. This is a good conversation. What do you think about abortion maybe being forced upon Northern Ireland?
Oh, I'm not even gonna touch that. I am not even gonna touch that. I am not. No, there's two topics that I will stay fucking clear from, and that's one of it.
And that's one of them.
Yeah,
All right, wait, hold on.
You're fucked
right,
either
right.
way you go there. So yeah, it's not even worth it. I agree.
Fuck this
agree.
shit. I'm out.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Without talking about it, right? I just want a yes or no. Right? Just a yes or no. Do you believe
I
in
honestly
abortion?
have no opinion on it, and I'm not saying that to look like I'm sitting on the fence. I generally don't give a fucking shit about it. Because
All
like
right.
my whole newsfeed is full with it.
All right. We won't talk about it, but I happen to be very passionate about it, and I'm against abortion. But hey, we're talking about some other stuff. Oh yeah, here. Did you see the happy bunnies down the road? Oh yeah, they're great.
Them bunnies are sexual deviants. That's all.
Yo. Hey, it that Adam Rose dude from the you remember the fucking bunny?
Oh yeah, Flip, do you remember that? Oh my god.
Here, I got a question for you. Ireland's Patriot. I don't know if that's still a name you go by. What the fuck do you think about Vince Russo? What's your thoughts on him?
I don't know much about him, so I don't really have any thoughts.
Seriously?
What about you?
Like no.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
No,
fair.
I honestly don't know much about him. I know that he did wasn't Scott in a couple of shows with him like last year or the year
More than a
before?
couple, exactly. Yeah.
Was Vince Russo using him or
Yeah.
or did that-
Yeah. Keep
well, then,
going. Keep going.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of idea that I was thinking. So then he's a scumbag if he's using people like that, yeah.
That's
But
right,
I don't
yeah.
know him personally. But if that's what he's doing, then scumbag.
Well, the fact that you already got that opinion of him with not knowing a lot about him, but the
I
fact that
did,
he used
yeah,
Scott
without even
tells
watching, but I
everything
did.
and then some that you need to know about Vince fucktard Russo, in my opinion.
He follows me on Twitter, you know.
Oh fuck! Who doesn't he follow? Trust me. Once you disagree with anything that that goes against his ideologies, you're fucked, Jer.
I was actually going to join his network, right? So legit, like I offered my services. I was just like, yo, Vince, I'll do videos for you because his video viewership was very, very low. No offense to him. And then some of the people that he had on there were just utterly like outrageous. Like they were getting like 12 views. And then I know it's not all about viewership, but like if you're working for Vince Russo, you expect at least to get like 100. And some of the videos like weren't even breaking 100. So I like said to Vince, I was like look, I can do my videos on your thing, you know, just to kind of like help you out or whatever. And then he went, yeah, we'll just look into it, and he never got back to me. And then eventually, he got like he brought in these other people instead of me, right?
No, but you know what, Jerry? What that says to me is he wanted people that were lesser than him, so then he looks bigger. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know him and Andre Cabell had like a massive falling out. I don't know if Andre's still in the chat or not, but I know Andre. I believe him and Andre had like a massive falling out because I think he was on like a live stream or something. I don't know. Andre can confirm that. My views have changed on Russo after Dallas explaining it. Showed me because I didn't really know what I'm going on with him and Scott. I do think that there was things like that were kind of cringy, like the Beauty and the Beast thing. Like if you looked at the guy, oh god damn it, what's his name again? The small blonde guy who like faced R-Truth in that 24-hour thing.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Sir, I quite like Sarah Ruzi though. I quite like her.
What's that dude? Is his name's not Eli Maverick? That's it's Maverick something, right?
Yeah, Maverick. Yeah. So like he was on there and he was getting interviewed, and then they were like, "Well, why is he called a beast?" And he said that like on the show. It's like I don't understand why that's the thing. Yeah, Spud. Yeah, Rockstar Spud or Maverick or whatever.
Yeah,
Drake Maverick. That's it. Yes,
Drake Maverick.
Good man. Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's just and pro wrestling talk as well. Got it, and Edward as well. But what was I going to say there? But yeah, like I seen him on there and looked quite uncomfortable because it was called Beauty and the Beast. He looked quite uncomfortable. But like, I mean, the Sarah Ruzi girl, like a lot of people give her shit. I quite like her. I don't know why. I just think
who?
she's the girl that was she was like co-presenting with Scott, so she was like quote unquote Cult of Beauty, but like apparently,
okay, yeah. See, I never really watched it. I just heard about them exploiting Scott, and that's what pissed me off. I didn't really actually watch it actively.
Is he? Sorry to cut you off, Dallas, but like I wanted to ask you this, Dallas. Is Scott and Vince still cool, or did Vince unfollow him, or what happened?
Well, no, I'm not. I told Scott, and I said from the very beginning after we did that interview, which Scott, again, he can be a witness. He chose to go ahead and say what he had because the kind of the fake thing for a lot of the Russo marks was that I influenced Scott to go ahead and do that interview with me, which is still up on my Uncensored channel, which I did not. And I know Scott still is a part of the Russo group and talks to those people. And Russo, in my opinion, it's kind of funny because I've seen Scott, and a couple of times he shared his screen on some Google Hangouts that Russo had messaged Scott, and I could see some of that, which is fine. Scott can do whatever he wants. He's an adult man. He can, that's his decision. I still feel deep down that Russo would not be talking to Scott to this day if it wasn't for Scott taking part and how he truly felt about Vince Russo using him. And I think that a lot of people... Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you finish. Sorry for interrupting, but keyword using.
Yeah, no, that's cool, and I agree with that. I do feel to this day, but again, who am I to tell Scott? Even if I know that Scott is getting used or being taken advantage of, who am I to tell Scott that he should not talk to somebody? He had a chance to vocalize how he felt, and if he continues to talk to people, if that makes Scott happy to talk to people, or if he doesn't feel a certain way that I do about what people are doing, who the fuck am I? Goes for anybody. I'm not going to tell Scott who he can and cannot talk to, right?
All you can do is portray your opinion, and it's up to them to form their own opinion, their own choice, and all. A good friend will tell them, "Hey, I think that this is happening. I think this person is taking advantage." Maybe they're not. Maybe you're wrong. I don't think you are wrong, by the way. But it's up for them to make that up for themselves.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've never claimed to be 100% right about anything or any of my opinions in life. So the only thing that I ask is to give me proof as to why I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. And all the Russo marks to this day have never been able to do that, aside from them saying, you're taking advantage of Scott too, because you invited Scott on your Uncensored channel to talk about the drama that he had with Russo. That's the only thing they can offer me to this day.
Yeah, you know what? The answer just fucking provided the proof.
Yeah.
If they said you are taking advantage too, keyword too, so they acknowledge that he is taking advantage.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Gerry.
No, I was gonna say I actually have to go here right now.
Wait, Gerry. Yeah. All right. Yo, Gerry, before you go, I'm going into Dublin. Liam Gallagher is fucking playing in Dublin, and I've got some tickets. Do you want to go?
What date is it at?
23rd of next week. Next month. 23rd of November.
I'll let you know because I think there's I have to go to a Christmas do around about that date.
Yeah.
But I'll let you know I'll DM you and see what the crack is. But I really do actually have to head here, sadly. But we might go live tomorrow and continue this conversation. But I'd like to thank Dallas for coming on the stream, and I'd like to thank IP for coming on the stream. Thank you guys so much. Also, subscribe. We're nearly at 5,000. We're that close to 5,000. I can taste it in the nostrils.
This is a good talk. We'll have to do it again sometime soon.
Definitely.
Hey, lads, if you subscribe, right? Hold on. Let me give me a PSA to the people. Right, lads, go upstairs. Right, your mother is asleep right now. Right, go upstairs. Grab your mother's credit card. Go on to buyyouTubeSubscribers.com. Right.
What the hell?
Enter Enter your mother's credit card. Enter 2,000 subscribers. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
This is how you do WrestleMania
Don't do that.
in real life.
Please don't do that. Don't do that.
This is how you fight at WrestleMania in real life. You enter the details. You buy the subscribers. All right, that's all I have to say.
Don't do that.
Patriot
Right.
View Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus Christ.
That's how you do Hulk
Patriots
Hogan
View
versus
Entertainment.
Andre the Giant in real life.
Right, thank you guys for watching. This is General Terry on the General Terry channel, signing out.
Call the FBI.
I